Another formula that's commonly used is the simple interest formula. The simple interest formula is I equals PRT. Now, it's important to know what each of these variables stand for in order to solve these kinds of problems. The variable I stands for interest, and this is the amount of money you either gained or lost. The variable P stands for principal, which is the amount of money you actually invested or borrowed. The variable R stands for the interest rate, which is usually shown as a percent and must be changed to a decimal first before you start solving. And the variable T, which stands for the amount of time the money was invested or borrowed. So for example, if I invested $2,000 at a 7.5 interest rate for 3 years, how much interest would I gain? So the first thing you want to do is rewrite the formula. Plug in what you know and then continue to solve. The first quantity that they give us is that I invested $2,000. That would be the principal. I invested it at a 7.5% interest rate. And again, the interest rate you have to change to a decimal first. So 7.5 as a percent is really 0.075 as a decimal. And I'm also investing it for 3 years. So now that I've plugged everything in where it belongs, I can use the order of operations to calculate this, and I gained an interest of $450. Now let's look at another problem. You are planning on putting $2,500 into your savings account at the bank. The bank is giving you an interest rate of 3%. What would the total amount be in your account? So again, you want to start with the simple interest formula, which is I equals PRT. And you want to start by plugging in the information that you know. I plan on putting $2,500 into my savings account. So that would be the principal. I'm getting a 3% interest rate, and again 3% needs to be changed to a decimal by moving the decimal 2 places. So 3% is really 0.03 as a decimal, and the total amount of time is 4 years. Now after you calculate all this, you will get the interest is $300. Now, let's go back to the question. The question says, what would the total amount be in your account? So if you invested $2,500 and you gained $300 in interest, the total amount in your account would be $2,800. Let's look at one more problem. In this problem it says, find the amount of money now necessary to be invested at 11% simple interest to yield $570.90 interest in 6 years. So again, let's start with the formula I equals PRT. The first number that they give us is 11%. Again, we need to change that 11% to a decimal first. So you move it 2 places. So 11% is 0.11. as a decimal. We also know that the interest gained was $570.90. So we're going to put that in the place of the interest and set that equal to P is what we're actually looking for. We want to know, find the amount of money now necessary to be invested. That's the principal. So P we don't know yet. And the amount of time T is 6 years. So when we simplify this, we get 570 equals 0.66p. Now in order to solve for p, we need to divide by 0.66. Once we do that, we'll find that p equals $865. So in order to yield a interest of $570.90, I needed to invest $865 for 6 years at 11% interest rate.